Hey, what's up, guys? John Monday with Stars and Stripes Real Estate. We're out here in Mirada, California. I'm standing here with Elaine, who we just bought her house and we got possession today. So, first of all, thank you, Elaine, so much for being here. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
I have a few questions to ask you and just about kind of our process and how we did. Okay, so the first one is, tell us a little bit about your situation and why you decided to sell your home.
Well, I had some people living in the house that were not paying rent, and I was experiencing a lot of expenses, the property taxes and the insurance, and unfortunately the people that were living here were not very nice people, and they weren't cooperating, and it went from bad to worse. So I just felt that I had to I gave them notice in August that they needed to leave, but they didn't respond to me because I'm just the mom. It was my own family actually who did this to me, which is really sad. My kids and my grandkids. But anyway, yeah, I just felt at this point in my life I wasn't able to fix all this myself, and I got a postcard from Stars and Stripes and did a little bit of research on them and called them up, and has been a wonderful experience, been a great experience.
Well, I'm sorry to hear all that. I'm glad we can help you out throughout the process.
Definitely.
Though. Like
yeah.
that's kind of what we specialize
It's
in.
taken a lot of stress off of me.
Good. Well, I'm glad, and that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that finally now you get to move on a little bit, which
Yes.
is really the biggest, most important thing.
Yes.
My next question for you is, when you decided to sell, why did you choose Stars and Stripes Real Estate?
Well, I received your postcard in the mail, and then, like I said, I did a little bit of research online, and the fact that you were ex-firemen and EMTs and veterans appealed to me. And then I called Mike. He came over to my house, and we sat and we talked for quite a while, and he just seemed like a great guy, and I just had a feeling that he was the one that I wanted to go with, and I'm really glad I did.
Awesome. Yeah, Mike's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm glad he took good care of you.
Oh, he did. Yeah, I appreciate it very, very much.
Absolutely. And so throughout this process, like, what were some hurdles that we were able to help you out that you couldn't kind of do on your own?
Well, just handling all the paperwork and the purchase contract was very, very simple, which I appreciated. And there was a couple little things that I needed to ask Mike about after we originally started the process, but everything he told me, he kept all of his promises, and the process was smooth and clean, and he just was wonderful to work with.
Awesome. And you were able to sell it to us with the tenant still staying, so you didn't have to
Yes,
deal with that, right?
unfortunately, I couldn't get them to leave. They don't listen to me.
Well, I'm glad we could help you out with that process. I'm not going to take too much more of your time. I really do appreciate all of this. So this is where I like to get honest about our process. Was there anything that we could have done better throughout this process to make it easier, to make it smoother, or just make you feel more at peace and peace of mind?
I don't think you could have done anything better, really. I mean, Mike was just so cooperative, and he offered to get guys to help my son move out if he needed to, if he needed help. And Mike was just great to work with, and anything that I had a question about or I was a little bit apprehensive about, he just made the whole process go really smooth and problem-free.
Awesome.
Kept all of his promises, so that's really the big thing. I've already recommended him to a couple of other people that I know that might be interested in their services. And all I can tell him is you guys are honest, you're straightforward, you kept all your promises, and what more can you ask for?
Right. Well, and that's kind of like our business model, because a lot of people do what we do, but we
Yes.
beat them by being honest, by being transparent,
Yep.
and really focusing on the seller, not just the house. And I hope that's how you felt the process was.
I did. I felt very comfortable working with you guys.
So, is there anything else you'd like to share, or for anybody that's watching that's maybe thinking about selling their house, like what might put them over the edge to give us the opportunity to gain their trust?
I think they definitely should, because my experience was just 100% a wonderful. You know, I don't think I could have had a better experience with these guys. So I would definitely recommend them to anybody.
Well, thank you, Elaine, for your time.
Thank you.
I'm a hugger too, so if you
Oh.
don't mind.
Thank you for all your help.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate it.
Well, no, absolutely, and thank you for giving us the opportunity. And I'm glad we could do
Thank you so much.
what you needed.